Hey up, folks. As I said in my last video, my plan for the rest of this year and probably into next year was to get into the Grandad game and play with my two granddaughters. The first one was born in June this year, the next will be born in December. Uh, live out my life spoiling my granddaughters. But the Online Safety Act, which came into force a few days ago, is just too good a target to miss. I love it the way that supporters of the regime tell us that it's all about protecting the children. Oh, give your ass a rest. It's nothing to do with protecting children. And I give you that for two reasons. Yeah, two reasons. The first is that if the regime, any regime, really gave a shit about children, then they would not have conspired to facilitate the industrial scale abuse of young British girls by Pakistani men in the northern mill towns. Come on, we all love our children, unless they're British. And if they're British, then we'd just let a bunch of Pakistanis abuse them. This scale of abuse went on for decades, and it was facilitated by the British state, starting with, say, the social work industry, going on via the teaching trade to the council officials, and terminating with, of course, the police. I really don't know what to say. If anybody has half a mind to think that the state gives a tinker's cuss about your daughters after that, then really half a mind is all you need. The second issue is just as simple to understand. This legislation supposedly prevents children from accessing shag sites, except it doesn't, because all you need is a virtual private network, a VPN. Now, some people, the people with half a brain, that is, have told me that you need to be over 18 to get a VPN because you need to buy it, and you buy it with your credit card, and you need to be 18 to have a credit card. That's bollocks. You can get free VPNs. Download the Opera browser, and it comes with a built in VPN. Download the Firefox browser. Slightly more involved there. You have to go and to the Firefox site when you've got the browser and download the VPN from the extensions page there. But nevertheless, that's two browsers and two VPNs. They both work very well. I know, I tested them with Pornhub, and no problem. If you don't want a VPN, get yourself the Tor browser. Tor browser, supposedly made by the Central Intelligence Agency and distributed throughout the dodgier parts of the world. I suspect Britain is going to become one of those dodgy parts of the world where the boys from Langley will be giving advice on how to use Tor. I do know they say that you shouldn't install it on your computer, you should keep it on a thumb drive. No problem, thanks, Langley. We'll take your advice to heart. Okay, so if this is not about protecting children, what the fuck is it about? It's political censorship, basically. In the Act, in the wording of the Act, it says quite clearly that certain sites and certain actions are forbidden. And more than one videographer is now getting very worried that he will come under investigation. The man I'm thinking about is the great Simon Webb, maker of videos for YouTube that I've got a lot of time for. Go and check out his site while it's still going. It's called History Debunked. Mr. Webb is very worried that people who hate him are preparing to complain that he is peddling false information and that false information has caused them serious emotional harm. Yeah, that's right. Some loony, probably working for local government, can go along to the cops and say that such and such a comment on such and such a site was a lie, and that lie has caused them emotional hurt. That's what this is about. It's about suppressing debate in Britain. It's about preventing Simon Webb from making the videos that he wants. I doubt if anybody really cares all that much about me, but nevertheless, there are a lot of websites which are, as Simon Webb has proven, very popular with the people. And I think the state is afraid of them, so it wants to curtail their activities. They won't succeed. I mean, they've tried it in China with the Great Firewall of China, and people get round it. Uh, it's just going to make it more difficult for them. So, what do I say to you? Well, get yourself a VPN. You don't have to pay any money for it, just get yourself one. Or get yourself the Tor browser. Learn how to use it. Learn how the computer works, or your mobile phone, whichever you use. And remember, from this moment on, the state is probably out to get you. So, by all means, enjoy yourself on Pornhub. But remember, there is a bigger issue at stake, and that is political censorship by the state directed at you. Think on, folks.